Yeah, don't say it.
The Browns drive about to get started. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some...
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. This defense for the Ravens, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And I think our statistician ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Flushed out right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger. On 2nd down, Crisp.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's just start walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. On 1st down, Crisp. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. The Ravens in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. They coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, pick that.
Was incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing. And for some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, that was the wrong person.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Threw it to the wrong fuck.
Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess.
Or not the wrong fuck. I had the wrong fuck run the route.
They get a pick 6 of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard because
Peterman.
defense gets the pick 6, and he really comes back and matches. These are two defenses that are planning on winning the game for their teams
90.
themselves.
So
like
we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
92 speed, 91.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
I know.
He brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Yeah, that's just wild.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it.
It's
All
like,
that stuff just goes
where
right out
even
the
was
window.
that? Like,
You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
trash. Oh, fuck. Ready.
Here's Watson. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. These two teams all tied after one. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a first and 10. Watson off play action. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down. They go up the middle with Chubb.
Oh, that should have been a fumble.
At the 27-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second and very short, Watson looking for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
Come on, give me that. I'm about to say, he got his legs down and then, like, started running. Like,
yeah. All touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken.
I know I had the underneath, but I wanted.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy quarterback.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson.
Let's go. Play the receiver. Play the receiver. Good shit, boys.
Hasn't been his best game throwing the football.
Surprised he dropped it, though.
Not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And it's a fumble.
Let's go.
And this is picked up by the Browns. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Watson. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
98 speed,
There's no
maybe.
doubt in my mind that
And a
not
lead
many
pass.
guys in his league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Watson going to try and run it. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football.
Nah, I have to. No, I was gonna. Well, it was gonna be 3rd and something. It was gonna be 3rd and something, so I was gonna get my,
So he's been
get a chance to
this
score.
point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Good hit, boy.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Good shit.
Take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Six yards left on second down. They run the counter. Crisp. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On second down, here's Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And
let's go.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Now it's Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled
Was it your
their
user?
yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his
Let's
hands.
say that happens to me sometimes, and I'd be like, "What the fuck?" And then I'd be like, "Oh, it's my user."
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Cover 4 on first down. Cover 1 on second. Trying to get your rhythm.
3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open
that was
downfield,
trying that play out for the first
but
time.
they never did.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Watson. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Oh, we.
From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. As there's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the run, Watson going to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but
yeah,
I think he was trying to take
that
that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Let's go. Let's get out of bounds, baby.
He takes this one down just shy of the 20. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
Touchdown! A great play there. As the first half is winding down, and the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
About to say, I audible to that. Or not audible. Routed. Marlon Humphrey, man. I wanted to trade for him too. When I had Newsom. But it's like, he's like a corner. I feel like he's a cornerstone of that team. Like, especially, well, obviously their defense.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
That's a tremendous start to the third quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Oh, shit.
The ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
Good.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Chubb, man. That's 2 plays he saved.
All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
They'll run on first down. Crisp. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on a deep ball.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On 2nd down now. Crisp. And some room to work. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson now. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Caught that look from you there, partner.
Yeah, I don't know what to do either.
Same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Third and goal, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught.
He wasn't manned up, that's the thing. I was in cover 2.
Touchdown. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit.
This game is trash. No. I stopped doing that.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
He was supposed to stay on the hard flat.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, good return up past the 30. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that the players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Oh no, you gotta look at their carry.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an aggressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Let's go,
this one is incomplete.
Malik.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 40.
That shit ain't activated, man. Fumble that shit.
It'll be second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
That's right. Because I picked the right person for the change. Because I picked the right person for a change. I always pick the wrong person whenever I'm fucking using. That guy that was going across.
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass straight in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Way to stay out there.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose. A little touch pass. They saw
Just I'm happy he stayed on that edge.
Before you could get much out of it.
From the 39, Jackson.
Let's go.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kevin Farley. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. And he'll just get rid of it. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. $61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, it's Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Bruh, what?
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever
I like pass led it in front of him and it.
You have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Watson now to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man
just
to
give me the line and pass it over.
And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And
what the hell?
Too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another
What did he
touchdown?
throw there?
At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
To the air yet again, Watson. And he'll only get this to the 14.
You know I was gone too.
So both teams trade touchdowns.
That didn't hit me.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's like Captain Obvious.
And we'll
if that other guy wasn't there, I would be.
From the right hash, that's a 31-yard attempt. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the
8
3
minutes.
and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so.
I thought you had a good season passing
in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Gotcha.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Throwing right in, that's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On first down, crisp. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A big play there.
That wasn't good though.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Two-score game here in the fourth.
I know.
That pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
It's 14 points.
Now a handoff up the middle.
It's not a big deal, though.
And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what
I'm
we
not
saw
Noodle,
right there.
and I'm not.
That's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Jackson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And this pass broken up. But the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Good God have mercy.
I'm surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
They run again on 1st down. Chubb. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And again, it's Chubb. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Watson. he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A give running right is Chubb. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a give left side for Chubb. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Oh, God.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. Oh, does the big boy have the juice? He's at the 30. 10. And that's the obvious risk you run with a long field goal, lower trajectory, greater chance of having it blocked like it was.
And a lot more pressure on your protection team because, as you noted, longer field goal, it's going to come out a little bit lower. So that means you got to get those hands down and out of the lane.
Oh, we get it.
End zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
trash ass game.
Take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points.
It was a perfect pick, too. That's what it's supposed to be.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 121 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I hate this game.
And they take a knee.
Like, absolutely hate this game.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Yeah.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Why would I put it now? Yeah, right.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Taking it about the 36.
Oh my God.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good.